So we're going to do something different today, something I haven't actually done before. I went down to my local Costco and I bought myself a leg of bonus lamb. So I'm going to smoke this lamb. So what we'll do is we'll go through the procedure of what I use as ingredients to put onto the lamb itself, and then we'll go outside and obviously we'll put it on the smoker. So the things I'm going to be using is I'll be using mustard. Now, it doesn't matter what mustard you use. Any mustard will suffice. Basically what that will do, it helps create the bark around the actual meat. Once I've done that, so that'd be first. And also you don't actually taste the mustard on it, so it's only there just to help create the bark. Also, I'm going to use good old Sweet Baby Ray's. So this one's hickory and brown sugar. So that'll you can use it for lamb or pork. And then for the dry, I'm going to put onto it, which is actually for sheep or cow. So as you can see on there, show you on the little camera. And then once I put that on there, then we'll carry on and we'll take it to the smoker. So after I've actually cooked this, while I'm cooking it, is I'm actually going to use it as a pulled lamb in rolls. I'm cheating a little bit today, so I'm going to use some grave oxygen coals, only because I don't have the time, unfortunately, to create my own grave. So I'm going to use the 3-2-1 method. So basically what happens is I'll put once this is prepared, it'll go out into the smoker for 3 hours. On 150 degrees, I'll let it cook. That's Celsius. Then I'll bring it in and I will wrap it in this heavy duty foil. Put it back into the smoker for 2 hours. Bring it back out, take the foil off, put it back into the smoker for 1 hour, and then basically monitor it from there to see to make sure that it's actually cooked all through. And you don't always have to use foil, you can use baker's paper for that as well. So once I've washed the meat, got the excess blood and everything off of it, what we do is we need to pat it down and get it nice and dry in preparation for all the flavouring to be put onto the actual meat. Now I'm going to leave the netting on this, only because it's boneless and I don't really want it to fall apart on top of the grill there. So it's entirely up to you if that's what you want to do, but that's how I prefer to do it. So when we put it into the smoker, it's always fat side up. Obviously if there's excess fat on it, you can trim it off. On this one here, it looks fairly lean, so I'm not going to go through the process of doing that. But what I will do is I will take it up. So yeah, once you've dried it, let's get this net off. Let's see what the meat actually looks like without the net on, see if it falls apart. It should work. Okay, as you can see, the meat with the net off, the meat is basically just falls apart, being that it's been boned. So once you've dried the meat off with a paper towel and taken the net off, what we'll do is we'll cover it with some mustard. Make sure we've got it open. Cover with mustard. Now, as I said before, this creates the bark, or helps to create the bark on the meat. Now you can do this on pork, any type of red meat. Basically, if you want to smoke it, I like to do this because you don't taste the mustard that's on the meat, which is a good thing, unless you're into mustard. Cover it all up. Make sure it's all lovely. Once that's completed, get a bit of Baby Ray's. Once that's completed, we'll get a bit of Baby Ray's. Do the same thing, completely cover it. Get it out. Lovely and nice coating from Baby Ray's. Same deal on the outside, on the other side, sorry. Now you can get baby rice from your local, I think Coles, Woolies, whichever, whatever your local store is. On that completion, then we get the nice dry. And through do the same thing. Give it a good coating, as this is going to add to the smoke layer and the flavouring. And pat it in. A nice pat in. Make sure she's covered all over the meat. Inside the meat. It'll be delicious. Okay. As you can see, nicely covered. And from here, I'll take it out of the smoker and begin the cooking process. Okay, so I've had it out there for 3 hours. As I was telling you, I do the 3-2-1 method when it comes to cooking this. So now what it comes time to do is to actually wrap it up into the foil or into your butcher's paper. Now, a lot of the times you can reapply all the necessary, flavouring, but as you can see, I don't need to do that for this one, so I'm just going to wrap it up and then we'll throw it in there. Now, again, doesn't matter if it's shiny side up or shiny side down. The whole point is it'll cook exactly the same. It doesn't matter. So now that I've wrapped this up, what I'll do is I'll take this out and I'm going to put it straight back onto the smoker and put it out there. And now it will stay in there for 2 hours. And then again, bring it out, take it out of the foil, put it back in for an hour or so until it's cooked. It's up to you. Sometimes it can take a bit longer. A lot of times it's a lot less for me. It's usually half an hour or something like that. But anyway, I'll just continue on and I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, so it's been on for about 6 hours now. I did as I said before, I hadn't done lamb before. So the 3-2-1 method that generally I will take this out, put it back out there for a further hour. But I've done the internal temperature check on it and it's basically at 100 degrees Celsius, which is well and truly over the required limit for me to be able to create a pulled lamb. But as you can see, this is the end result, and I'll cut it all up and I'll send it to my family. So thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. So now that I've wrapped this up, what I'll do is I'll take this out and I'll go and put it straight back onto the, correction, I'll say that again. So now that I've wrapped this up, what I'll do is I'll take this straight back out to the cooker. No, I'll do that again. You're on camera, look, wave. You got a wave, you're being filmed.
Right, come in, Andrew. Poppy got to do some stuff.
G'day all, it's Anthony from we are going to do something a little bit different, something I actually haven't done before. I'm going to take this, so I'm going to take this leg of lamb here, which is I actually purchased from. So we're going to do a little bit something different today. I've so we're going to do something a little bit. Or you can use baker's paper or you know, any type of foil paper that you want. So once I've done it, so once we've taken the net off and we dried it off, obviously I'll place some gloves on. It's probably not something I should be recording, which I'm not going to add to the video. It will take 60 years to put gloves on, because I'm a professional at putting gloves on, not. I'll get into it now, put my gloves on. Bit longer, it is. That's great, but you don't find your gloves on. It's really good, bits on. Okay. So once you've dried the meat off with a paper. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you click like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for the notification of future videos.